yogurt time. So yeah, then I'm gonna have to make sure to see if Brick Packer is working again, but it's a little bit concerning at this time because last week I couldn't sync up the stores because I know I said it before, but it was like I can whenever I get an order on Bricklink and Brickle, it still syncs between those two fine. However, if I upload something to Bricklink and then try to sync that to Brickle, it just doesn't work. So I guess I could actually just try it real quick. Oh, and I hope I didn't actually, and I might have just done it again. I just did a classic Jason move and lost absolutely everything for a second time. I clicked exit instead of plus, and so I'm gonna have to redo this. Luckily, most of it's here, and only a little bit of it was new, so I have to like dump out like 5 drawers, if that, so it's not like I lost much. But either way, I'm getting off topic again. I have a bad tendency to lose data, I guess, because that's the second time now. Let me log it in. I don't want to show anything there. I won't show that yet. I'll wait till it loads. But then, yeah, because I couldn't sync between Brickowl and Bricklink because that just wasn't loading. And then normally the invoice gets sent on the 6th of the month for Brickpacker, but it's already the 9th and it's not here yet. So it's on the home page. It's not looking promising as it says on for sale on Bricklink, but not Brickout, but that might just be all the ones that I couldn't combine. So I clicked on retrieve, and this takes a few seconds. But if that doesn't work, then I'm starting to be concerned that something happened to the guy because then, yeah, it's been a couple days later than the normal invoice because I was looking, and the latest I've ever gotten it was on the 10th of the month. Today's the 9th, and yeah, so Brick Owl could not load onto Brick Packer, and on the forums people said that they were trying with updating the API keys and stuff like that, but nothing was fixing it. So yeah, seems like something's wrong on the site. He hasn't responded to emails, and by the sounds of it on the forums, and he hasn't responded on the forums, which he often does, and he hasn't sent out the invoice, and the site is broken for an extended period of time, and normally he's got great communication, so starting to be a bit concerned that something's happened. But right now, it's not something I desperately need to update the inventory so long as it is good between the two for the orders. I'll leave it for now. But then if nothing happens after a while, I may have to switch off of Brickpacker, but we'll have to see on that. But yeah, then since I lost everything from here, then I am going to now get started on reprocessing this stuff because I did it again. But yeah, then hopefully that gets fixed soon. So yeah, just it's literally took like less than 5 minutes or so to catch up on that because yeah, it was relatively fast because I was able to remember some things, like I had already counted these, confirmed that they're all there, so I didn't need to recount them since I never changed the quantities. Same with some of these things and stuff like that, and yeah, overall very fast. So now I can get back to work with only that being a minor hiccup. So it's now 9:53 and I finally just finished with getting all the parts on the side. Needed a few more drawers for that. All the sticker parts are over here. Still have to get to those after everything else is done, also with the counterparts and stuff like that. So then, yeah, no, have to make sure I don't close the wrong one. So because I lost the data multiple times, this here is the one I can confirm that I don't need. So I'll just make sure of that. And then this here is the one that I now need to go and put everything away. And I don't know why, but it feels like that name is weird. I don't know why. It just looks different than it used to be. But yeah, either way, time to put all these parts away and then it'll be done. Just finished with putting everything away. Got these parts here which go in one of those drawers, and then those which go in one of those drawers, and then those which also go in that drawer, and then the stickered parts, one yellowed part and one that I forgot to scan for a drawer number. So all in, it's 312, which I've now added to the list, and with that it is now all uploaded. That went weirdly fast. So now this week we added, have to refresh it a few times, and it never likes to go right away. Let's try from there. Still not doing anything. So let's click on this and then click back to here. So that is at 468 lots added this week, so that is pretty good. So then first things I have to do is go to this one here and then change that to 10, remove the 1 that's all yellowed. It doesn't look yellowed on camera, but in person it's definitely yellowed. Then I have to go to missing remarks, click on that, and I missed scanning that one in, but I'll first put this into lucky drawer number 773. So there's that, and then scan these ones here, so get that one done. Then I have to consolidate these and then see if I can get these listed. So after some careful consideration, I decided I will get to that stuff later because we are losing an hour tonight with the time change thing, all that fun stuff. Still kind of surprised that it hasn't been, well, I know there's always reasons for it, but I know a lot of places are starting to get rid of the time change loss thingy where you lose an hour, then you gain an hour and all that fun stuff. But kind of wish that it would go along a little faster because, I mean, it's always nice to get an hour, but then it just messes everything up 2 days a year where you just have everything complicated. I mean, it gets darker in one half of the year earlier already, so it's honestly, it's not like it's going to be that big of an issue if it gets dark a little bit earlier or gets brighter a little bit earlier, however that works out. I'm already forgetting, but yeah, either way, because of that and stuff like that, and because I'm running a little bit late, I am not going to be able to finish all of that stuff tonight. I'm just going to try to see if I can put these drawers in, even though they probably don't have too good of a chance of being able to be opened easily later on. But yeah, see if I can finish this up and then take like a 5-minute break and then call it a day. Yoga time. So then today I think I am going to work on taking, oh, that is removable almost. I'm going to work on taking apart this set right here. And I think this box is upside down because all the stickers are upside down. So there's that trailer, and then there is this main truck version. So this is set 42078. So, excuse me, let's check to see if this is one that is better parted out or sold as complete. I know on eBay it goes for a little bit more, but I don't know if there's actually any sold even. Let me just get a tab open here. It's just early morning computer freeze, just an extra second of delay getting everything up. Just needs a moment because the computer hasn't done anything in a little bit. Okay, so let's see here. 42078 in the price guide. 42078 used, no instructions. 316, so 42078, and this here's probably 200 or so. 180, and then eBay was, I think it was like 4 or 450. So it sells for a little bit more on eBay complete, but the thing is, it don't think there's any sold, and that was with free shipping. So honestly, probably just parted out. But then that pearl gold part on the front looks pretty nice. So it depends on whether or not that part ever hit Pick-a-Brick or anything. Because if it didn't, it's probably quite the pricey part. But if it did, then it is probably not too crazy. 103 for sale. So probably didn't hit Pick-a-Brick, but yeah, not bad. 3 to 10 bucks, but it doesn't have dimensions, and I have no idea how to remove that. I don't want to break it, so I'll have to look closer on that. I think it's just a pin or something, but then I can add dimensions for that. So then that'll be another thing done. But yeah, then I'm going to try to get this done today. But yeah, it's just really dusty, you can see, so gonna have to clean it all off and stuff like that. At least the dust isn't like stuck on it. It's just kind of like a thin layer that can easily be removed. So yeah, making some progress on the set. It's taking a while though, but yeah, then have this here is what's remaining of the front. Got some containers here, there, and stuff like that. but still have the back of it, and it's taking a while, slowly getting there, but it hurts the hands quite a bit. So you can't just go in one run and take it all apart. You might be able to do that for some other stuff, but definitely not Technic. Sold two things from the eBay room. First up, I don't think it's over here. It might be over here. Let's see. Just putting the camera over there because I'm gonna try to read it and the phone would get in the way. Not that. Not that. Aha, right here. Sold this Blu-ray here for $35, and then sold one more of these Galileo sets for $42.50. So for this one here, paid nothing, and then this one here, probably got it like $5-10 on sale the one time, but just didn't want to keep it, so sold that one. And so still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 Galileo sets left. And yeah, I think all but 8 of them are mine. The other ones I'm selling on commission. But yeah, overall not bad. But yeah, then those ones there, those ones up there, that's the Millennium Falcon modular thing. Then the trash compactor, dioramas, Death Stars, and I don't think we got any of the other dioramas. And then also those 40-year anniversary, not 40-year anniversary, the 4-pack brick heads and stuff like that. And possibly that Spice brick heads thing up there should be retired now, so hopefully that stuff will start going up a little bit. So I had a nice order, so I thought I might as well pull it on camera. So first up is from drawer 1643, which is right here. Sold an Armorer minifigure. So this one was $27. Next up is drawer 4372. Over here, sold a Paz Vizsla, I think that's his name, yeah, for $45. Then from 5392, which is here, sold an A-Wing pilot, yeah, Rebel A-Wing pilot. So there's that one. And then sold a Gar Saxon from box 88, which is over here. That worked surprisingly. And then so sold that one there for $50. So all in after tax. Just want to make sure there's no numbers showing here. Yeah, so then after tax, the buyer paid $173 for these 4 minifigures. So overall, not bad. Yogurt time. So just got my new mouse in the mail. I honestly can't remember if I said it in a recent clip that I ordered one, but I finally ordered one. For reference, this here is my old one. It works somewhat, but as you can see, I've clicked on it so many times, the paint has worn off where my finger is. And also the middle button, I mean, it sounds and seems like it works, but the thing is, it doesn't really work. It goes down a bit, but it only clicks when you push down extra hard and stuff like that. So that's not a click there. That is a click for it or something. I don't know. But so yeah, since on Blender, one of the main movement mechanics is pressing the center button and stuff like that, then I had to finally just get a new mouse because I couldn't really do anything. So this one here, the button actually works normally and stuff like that. You don't have to press extra hard or anything. It's just a normal mouse press. And also this one, oftentimes it just stops moving around the screen and all that fun stuff. So it's, yeah, this mouse is quite old. It's been through a lot and it is not doing too well. Also, not all the time, but oftentimes when you click on it, something will like pop up a little bit or something like that, and then you have to kind of press it back down. I mean, this time I pulled it up to show what I mean, but it's not like it's exactly a tight connection. I don't know what I'm doing to the files on the screen there, but I don't want to accidentally delete something because I have a tendency to do that. But yeah, then going to finally swap this out. And nice to finally be able to get a new mouse again. And these are actually different models of mice. This one here is the S version, and this here is the normal version, but they're the exact same size and everything. So yeah, just got that. And also, I was messaged, and the 64 drawer units from Princess Auto are on sale again. So $30 Canadian per drawer unit of 64. A little bit cheaper for the 32 drawer unit ones. I think that's 32. I might be wrong though. Actually, no, I can just check here. 30 drawer units. So yeah, then these ones here are $30, normally $50. So if you're in Canada and need them, they are on sale. And so I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be buying a couple more, because I've already got a whole bunch of them, but it's with what I was saying a couple vlogs back about how might be well, most likely we'll be making this my used area that's for sale. I was thinking about possibly, like, for example, putting another unit up here and then maybe extending this a little bit, putting a couple units here or something like that, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So might end up picking up a few for that, might not. Also, I've got one drawer that I put it in backwards so the sharp end isn't here, but I don't even know if, oh, there we go. But it was broken on arrival, and so I messaged them about it, hoping that they'd send a replacement drawer, but they sent me an entire unit, so I still have a broken drawer, so I still need to buy a unit to fix that, so that's all good fun. Yeah, I have to eventually buy a unit to get that and stuff like that, but yeah, who knows, so might have to pick that up, but I'll have to figure it out sooner than later. Also, on an update on the Bricklink Brick Owl thing, I'm not sure how it relates exactly, but apparently one of the it's not confirmed yet, but some people are saying that possibly one of the admins on Brick Owl recently passed away, and so that might somehow be related to the syncing having issues. It would make sense if it lines up, but I'm not entirely sure if that's connected, but that may be connected to it somehow. But I don't know if it's affecting all of the syncing services. I don't think so. I think it's only Brickpacker, so maybe he was connected with having that being operational or something. I don't know, but it does seem like that might be involved. So yeah, then just tested that out and it works very smoothly, so that is good to finally be working. I didn't end up finishing taking apart that set yesterday. My hands just couldn't finish it, so hopefully today, after everything is shipped out, I can finally get the rest of that thing taken apart. But then yeah, for this old mouse, going to first take out the battery, then put in the old receiver. Oh no, yeah, receiver. I think it's a receiver, unless there's another name I'm forgetting at the moment for it. Then this battery, it's a rechargeable, so we can recharge and use it again. But then this mouse has seen better days, so honestly, I don't even think I'm going to keep it as a backup, because we've got like this one down here, then I've got one in my room, then we've got one on the main floor, all the same mouse. And it's not like I use the one in my room that often, so if anything ever came up that I desperately needed a backup, I could take that one. So this year, probably put it in the e-waste container in the garage, and then whenever we go to the scrapyard next, they'll probably take this, because it's probably got something electrical in it, but they always just seem to take electrical things like this. I mean, you don't really get anything for it. I'd probably get 1 or 2 cents tops for this, if anything at all. They might honestly just say it's rubbish and throw it out, but see if something can be done to it at least. So then I did actually just do a second look at it, and I'm pretty sure the guy who did pass away from Brick Owl is actually the guy who runs Brickpacker. So let's see here. If I go forms and then search and then type in Brickpacker and then go to this one right here, someone from Brick Owl posted this. So yeah, he is the Brickpacker admin. I don't know why I said okay, so someone on Brick Owl posted it. Not that he's a Brick Owl admin, but he's a Brickpacker admin for Garrett Kistenmacher. I think that's how I said it. I asked my mom how to pronounce it, but I probably already forgot that. But yeah, then if I look at Brickpacker in my emails, let's see here. Gonna look real quick. 1 second. Gonna try and find it real quick. I'll follow the PayPal transaction. I'll be right back. I gotta sign in. But yeah, then if I look at all of my payments for Brick Packer, they are all to Garrett Kistemacher. So yeah, then that's the same one as here. So yeah, it does seem to be the same guy, and he was rather young, only 55. But yeah, so I have to figure that out. But yeah, then going to pull the rest of the orders, then ship orders out. But yeah, then condolences to the family. But then, yeah, have to start thinking realistically now. Have to figure out a new thinking method. I was looking at the one thing on PayPal, and it said I was like store 460 something on Brick Packer. So that means that there's probably at least a couple hundred people now who are going to have to figure out something about this. I was trying to think of some solutions, and I know that there's several solutions. I know one of them can run on your computer, but for those who know, my computer and internet power stuff has a really, really bad tendency of just going off randomly. So I was trying to think, and I do have a website. So I was kind of thinking, should I make a page on there or something like that, and then run the code from there to sync up my store or not? I'm trying to figure out all that type of stuff. So yeah, gonna have to figure that out. I don't really have time for that now. So I have several options. One, which is the one I am leaning towards right now, is to just simply not sync the new stuff from Bricklink to Brickowl, because it is still syncing the, sorry for the pause there, because it is still syncing the new and old like stuff. It's still syncing the old inventory that was already listed. Like for example, I have something on Bricklink that I listed more than 2 weeks ago, and then someone on Brickowl buys that. It still will take the items and sync it properly, but just anything I add to Bricklink now, it just won't connect to Brickowl to upload, but all the old stuff is still fine. So as long as the website's still up, which depending on how he set it up could be anywhere from till the end of this month or until 5 years down the road, or whenever Brick Owl or Bricklink decides to update something that breaks the whole thing again. So it could be a little while or a long time or something like that. So I'm not sure how long I have. Luckily, Brick Owl isn't my main source of sales or anything like that. So even if I do have to have it shut down for a couple weeks or months or something like that to try and get it all sorted out again, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I do know that, excuse me, I do know that there is a custom software out there that people can use, so might have to look at that, like I was mentioning, for the site or something like that. But yeah, then I'll have to figure that all out again. So yeah, now everything is shipped out, and my hands have had enough of a rest that I can finally get back to work on parting the rest of this set out. I was able to do quite a bit of progress for the first little bit. Got most of the truck, just the base and this one Technic beam for some reason, and then the cargo container itself done. But yeah, I still have the base here and the base here, and so that's what I'll work on next. I do have the one thing over here because it was actually cracked. These things, not sure if I'll be able to find it again. Probably can't see it without putting it on an axle or something. Yeah, you can see it there. It's cracked down the side. Those things have a tendency to do that every now and then. So yeah, then going to try to finish taking this apart now. So just finished with the front of it. So now on to the back of the truck. So finally finished with all of the rest of the set, and it's now all filled different containers. Might do a little bit more tonight, but I first need to give my hands a break because they are not too happy with all of the Technic parts. Yogurt time. So yeah, just had another power outage or update. Honestly, I have no idea which for that, because it just turns off and it's at this screen again. So one or the other. But then yeah, if the if the syncing program between Bricklink and Brickowl was running locally on my computer, and this happened in the middle of the night and I didn't know, then I would have been without the syncing all night until I could get it back up whenever I get to my computer, and that could lead to a lot of problems. So that's why running it locally isn't really an option for me. And my laptop, it also tends to still turn off somehow. I don't know. But running stuff locally isn't an option. So yeah, I'll have to decide whether or not I want to go through the hassle trying to set it up on a site I have, or if I do want to just switch over to, like, I think the other one's called like Brick Freedom or something. I'm not sure, but I'll have to figure out all that stuff then. Yeah, then yeah, this is brought these two down here for those things because they sold. So I have to replace those, have the drawers over here. Then today, hopefully now that my hands had a little bit of a time to rest, then I can now get to parting out this set here. It's all taken apart and everything, so there's all of that. And that'll probably need a lot of drawers again. But yeah, I'll work on that today. But I'll have to see what's to do after that. But let's just do a quick check to see what we have left. I have this random bag of thingamajigs over here. That was also in the lot. Then there's the spaceship. Nothing else over there. Then the bookstore. This year's not from it. Treehouse, restaurant, and then this stuff on the table here, and that stuff there. But that should be it, I think. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. That's the Transformers one and stuff. So yeah, have a lot to do. So we'll have to see how much can get done, but I should hopefully be able to finish that today and then get started on something here. Might start trying to take this one apart after that one is done, just to try and free up some more space. Haven't listed these stickered parts yet. Oh yeah, I also forgot I took that one apart. But yeah, then might just try to free up some space from this one here. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the end of the vlog. So thank you for watching if you got this far. Today is Wednesday, so the next vlog should be out on Saturday.